Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on air forever. And we're going to talk about how Sacramento Kings got Sabonis back, and he did help them win 128 to 115. Wizards 10 and 30, 4 and 17 on the road, and then obviously the Kings are 12 and 30 and 9 and 13 at home. 41 points by the Kings, 22 by the Wizards. Kings win that quarter. Wizards win the second quarter 39 to 26. The third quarter 34 to 23. The fourth quarter is 31 to 27. Kings did get a little bit of a fight from the Wizards, but it happens. And only one team is going to win, and the Kings got it done, so they ain't complaining. Justin Champagnie, 27 minutes. Every starter in the starting lineup got in double figures for the Wizards. They all had a rebound. They all had an assist. 15 points for Justin Champagnie. 7 of 11 from the field. 1 of 3 from the three-point line. 7 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers. 2 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a minus 12. And plus minus. Just good scoring from him. Taking great shots throughout the entire game. Was a big help even on the boards. Keyshawn George, 24 minutes, 15 points, 6 of 12 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds. The 8 rebounds ended up being the most on the team. 3 assists also with no turnovers and a steal. He had 2 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and was a minus 12 and plus minus. The scoring was there mainly from the paint area in, and he didn't make any shots from 3, unfortunately. And, of course, he helped out with his playmaking and his rebounding. Alexandre Sarr, 19 points. He ended up leading the team. He played 28 minutes. He went 8 of 12 from the field, all shots by the rim or near it. 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 block. 1 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, and was a minus 5 and plus minus. He's really good when he's just making quick decisions. When he gets the areas that he likes and he just goes up with confidence, that's mainly when he's at his best. And we're starting to see it a lot more now. We just have to see if he can start to figure it out quicker and just get even more confidence from other places on the court. He shows signs that he can do it. He shows signs that he wants to do it. We just haven't seen him do it consistently or efficiently enough. And he's doing better this year, but he needs to do a little bit more if he wants to take that leap and become a star in the league. Carlton Bub Carrington find himself back in the starting lineup. 39 minutes, 11 points, 3 or 4 from the field, all threes that he ended up taking besides going 2 or 2 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds, 9 assists. The 9 assists ended up being the most on the team. He also had 3 turnovers and 2 steals, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 2 and plus minus. I really love what he was doing out there, just taking the shots that was open and just trying to make the right decision as fast and as quick as he could before the defense could try to find a way to adapt or counter, and also found a way to get 2 steals in this game, and that takes effort and know-how. Trey Johnson, they needed scoring, and he provided that. 30 minutes for him. He ended up taking the most shots on the team and finished with 18 points. He went 7 of 17 from the field and 4 of 8 from 3. He also had 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and a turnover with the steal and the block. 0 personal fouls, and he finished as a minus 1 in plus minus. He played his part, he played his role, and he did a good job of forcing the defense to commit to him. And that's what you have to do when you're earning respect in the league. Anthony Gill played 1 minute. He missed his only shot, which was a 3-pointer. No turnovers, no personal fouls in the 0 and plus minus. Marvin Bagley III, 19 minutes, 8 points, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. He also went 6 of 8 from the free throw line. That was a really good thing from him. He's been good scoring the basketball, so he couldn't really do it from the field. Still found a way to put points on the board by getting to the free throw line. He also grabbed the most rebounds off the bench with 4. That's something that's not really new for him. No turnovers and a steal, 1 offensive rebound, 4 personal fouls, and a minus 8 and plus minus. And then Malachi Branham, 13 minutes, 13 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. He ended up having the most when it comes to field goals on the team, and it worked out for him because he made over half of them. So he is a guy that can hit some shots. He hasn't really been doing it that much for them this season, but any little bit can help. And he's getting more minutes, he's getting more chances. So hopefully he can still put up numbers in the future for this team if he's still on the roster. 1 rebound, no turnovers, 1 steal, 0 personal foul, and a +11. In plus minus, Jameer Watkins, 26 minutes. That ended up being the most on the team. 6 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 3 personal fouls, and 0 and plus minus. Will Riley, 22 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 8 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, and a -18 and plus minus. And then AJ Johnson, 11 minutes. He had 4 points. He went 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. He had 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -22 and plus minus. They all was mainly able to put points on the board besides Anthony Gill, but he did play the lowest amount of minutes. But they tried to help the team stay in it. They tried to find a way to contribute. They all did it in their own way, and it just wasn't enough ultimately against the Kings. Sacramento Kings, Precious Achiuwa, 28 minutes, 16 points, 7 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Everybody in the starting lineup and off the bench got a rebound or more and an assist or more. That's a good way to be able to put yourself in a position to when you could possibly win it. 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 blocks, 4 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, and a -2 and plus minus. Good finishing out around the rim, but he also was able to knock down the shot from the perimeter and also was able to put some pressure on some defenders to make some decisions. And he came away with 2 blocks because of that. Renard, 22 minutes. He had 4 points. He went 2 of 5 from the field. He was able to make his shots near the rim and was 0 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 8 rebounds, 5 assists, which shows you that he was able to do multiple things on the court besides just score. And that's always a good thing to see. 1 turnover, a steal, 2 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -7 and plus minus. Russell Westbrook, 31 minutes, 26 points, 9 of 14 from the field, 6 of 9 from 3, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. That ended up being one of his strongest performances this season. And it's good to see him step up. He still has a lot left in the tank he's showing this year. And it's good for him to go out there and have fun and try to find ways to help the team win. He's been there for them basically the entire season. And it's good that the wins are starting to come now because guys are getting back healthy. And they still showing you that they can be a respectful team to go against. And it was just good for them to get another win. 4 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, 0 and plus minus. DeMar DeRozan, 33 minutes, 17 points, 6 of 13 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal, 4 personal fouls, and a -7 and plus minus. The scoring is always usually there for him. He just has to shoot the ball well. He was able to do that tonight, and he also was able to find his teammates and help out on the boards and a little bit defensively, but he did find some foul trouble too in this one. Zach LaVine, 32 minutes, 16 points. He went 6 of 12 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 2 rebounds and 3 assists with no turnovers and a steal. 3 personal fouls and was a +10. Everything he was doing was with a purpose. He was finding ways to not turn the ball over, get the shots that he wanted. He was able to make enough of them to where you won't be mad at him. And he also was able to get his own work, play off the ball, and get it from good teamwork. And then Sabonis, 21 minutes. He had 13 points. He went 5 of 6 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. He did have 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 turnovers, and stealing a block. 2 personal fouls and was a +14 and plus minus. He just had good shot selection in this one, and he wasn't really forcing or rushing things or trying to do too much. He let the game come to him, and it ended up working out. It's good to see him back on the court. The only problem was the turnovers, just overthinking things. And it can happen that way, especially when you're trying to find your way back and test your body against NBA competition. Dillon, 19 minutes, 8 points, 4 or 5 from the field. He had 9 rebounds. The 9 rebounds was the most on the team. He also had 1 assist, 1 turnover, and he also had 3 offensive rebounds, 5 personal fouls, and was a +23 and plus minus. Dennis Schroeder, you know he's going to try to come in and get to that paint or hit the perimeter shots mainly from 3. He did that, and it worked out really well for him. 20 minutes, 15 points, 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and a +12 and plus minus. Malik Monk had a really nice dunk in this one. but he only made that shot from the field, 1 of 6 from the field, all 4 from 3, 4 points in 16 minutes because he went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He also had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 turnovers, 0 personal fouls in the +3 and plus minus. And then Nick Clifford, 19 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and a turnover. He also had 2 offensive rebounds in a personal foul and was a +19 and plus minus. 90 field goal attempts from the Wizards, 49%. 81 field goals from the Kings, 58%. 34 3-point attempts from the Wizards, 32%. 31 3-pointers from the Kings, they made it at 48%. The field goal percentage, the shot selection, the shot generation, all worked for the Kings, but they also was able to knock them down. And that was a good way to stay ahead and get the lead and build upon it. 21 free throws for the Wizards, 76%. 30 for the Kings, 63%. 45 rebounds for the Kings, 34 for the Wizards. 36 assists for the Kings, 23 for the Wizards. 18 turnovers for the Kings, 11 for the Wizards. And then 5 steals for the Kings, 9 for the Wizards, and then 5 blocks for the Kings, 2 for the Wizards. 12 offensive rebounds for the Kings, 7 for the Wizards. 33 defensive rebounds for the Kings, 27 for the Wizards. 19 personal fouls and 22 for the Kings. 19 personal fouls for the Kings and 22 for the Wizards. And the Kings have been taking their time and finding ways to get to the shots and get to the spots that they want. And it ended up being a good game for them to do it against the Wizards. The Wizards don't really have good rim protection outside of Sarr. You can put them on different spaces, different spots on the court, obviously to get them out of that paint. And then obviously it's just about reading what the defense is trying to do, make the right decision, whether that's passing or going up for your shot or just keeping the ball moving to find a guy that's open. And that can be tricky, that can be tough, but the Wizards are not the greatest defensive team. They're not going to really give you too much resistance. They're going to settle and want you to take some perimeter shots. The thing about it is the Kings were just knocking them down anyway, and they still was coming full force at the Wizards, forcing them to commit to giving a basket or giving a foul. They ended up getting to the foul line 30 times. That's really, really good, especially because it was 9 more than the Wizards. But they did a good job of just using that in-between game to their full advantage. And that was their game plan. That's what they really wanted to do. And that opened up so much for them in this game, like I said before, that the Wizards just couldn't keep up and they just couldn't stop it enough. And even when they started playing some better basketball, the Wizards were so far behind that if they wasn't getting consistent stops, they just couldn't find a way to get back in it to win. And they didn't. And the Kings got the W, and they should be happy about it. And now it's on to the next one. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.